There's maybe been one time I was in the country and I searched up ChatGPT, what is it to do in this country? Maybe once or twice. But yeah, I did use it once before. I mean, I don't use it. My content is so like live and raw. There's kind of there's no room for me to use that because everything is live for me. Like when I want to use
first time going live on YouTube from a desktop.
He does videos and your videos are
I am
like
Saturday morning and I'm studying streaming.
Mine's is just live. I don't have to edit.
Fascinating. Just some people streaming live for hours and hours and hours. Just sharing their life, sharing their routines, sharing their rituals, sharing their family, sharing their training.
Because I knew as a host,
and it's always something I've wanted to indulge in almost.
You know what I mean? It's live.
But I always think like you need to have something to say. But apparently you can stream while you sleep. Because I guess some people just find that interesting. Or some people are curious. So I'm studying streaming right now.
You know, brought football to America like it's never been before. And you, Mr. Beast, I mean, do you guys see yourself involved in
this? Is really cool. I didn't realize you can go live on YouTube from a laptop, like directly into YouTube. That is pretty cool.
Yeah, like new sports.
Let's see if I can change the camera settings because I actually do look like I've just woken up.
Literally created the UFC from scratch a little bit earlier today. You see yourself doing stuff like that?
Maybe in the future I might come up with boxing football. So
you can raise
something like that. Yeah.
Raise boxing at the end of the day.
Raise boxing.
Hit you in the face and then you run and then they chase you, right?
Yeah. We should bring to Saudi Arabia.
Guys, this is awesome, man. Hey, everybody, please put your hands together one more time for Jimmy Donaldson. And AKA Mr. Beast and I Show Speed. Listen, I'm gonna stand up here because our time is almost up. Now we've learned one truth, that the world does not wait for permission anymore. The new age of entertainment is powered by purpose, community, and access. And that's what Saudi Arabia is building. A platform where the next generation of creators, athletes, and dreamers can go global from right here. So, to every dreamer in Riyadh and beyond, pick up your camera, your mic, because your stage is open. And I'm going to hand it to Jimmy Donaldson. Take him out, AKA Mr. Beast.
Oh, wow. Hard to follow that one up, but I agree, and I want to echo. I mean, obviously, I look at a lot of data on social media. Tons of people are starting to really crush it over here in Saudi Arabia and the Middle East, and I want to just keep encouraging it. You know, tell your stories, make accounts. I mean, you know, when I started, I was a nobody in a small town, and you know, everyone. If you knew what I knew, you could get 10 million subscribers within 6 months.
The man who changed the game for digital creators everywhere. The ultimate innovator, Jimmy Donaldson, a.k.a. Mr. Beast.
Thank you for having me, everybody. It's an honor to be here. Terry, thank you for the nice introduction, man. I appreciate it. There are tons of moments when I was younger where I would cry. Everyone tells me it's not realistic. At the end of the day, I just loved it. I loved making videos. I loved entertaining people. All 4 or 5 watched it back then. 99,000 subscribers off of 400 million. And we're to see if the highest jumper in the world can jump higher than a tiger. What a record! Can he do it? You're levitating. My schedule is literally planned down to the minute. I gotta get there, go, and do the next thing, the next thing, the next thing, the next thing, the next thing.
We're on set of one of Jimmy's most expensive videos. He's giving away this private jet that's worth over $2 million.
If he goes another 100 days, I'll give him $500,000. Are you doing another 100 days, or do you want to go hang out with your family? It was a miracle if a day was less than 15 hours.
Jimmy is already sprinting through his next video.
And you tell me I'll shoot. There's hours getting everything set up. How much money do you think all the gear here is worth?
It's definitely north of $5 million.
How many cameras have you used on a shoot?
We were at about 350 individual cameras.
Welcome to Survivor. Welcome to Fiji.
Just been doing Survivor as long as I've been alive.
They've taken this genre and just
steroids. Jimmy's like finally a break. His eyes have been shut for like 30 seconds. He's like taking a nap.
Do you ever think you'd die when you were doing your YouTube videos?
There's 20,000 pounds of dirt on me, and the coffin broke, I was dead. We're gonna hit 400 million soon, John. We're 99,000 subscribers off of 400 million.
You already tweet.
Yeah, tell me what you think of that.
A decade ago, before I blew up, everyone in my life told me I was too obsessed. I literally told my mom I'd rather be homeless than do anything else.
When I first said I wanted to be a YouTuber, you know, we'd make $20,000 in a month, and the next month I'd be like, well, we're gonna spend $20,000 on videos. My mom, she would cry. We had so many conversations where she would literally bawl her eyes out crying. And I didn't realize it at the time, but my mom lost everything in 2008 because they were over leveraged.
The worst financial crisis in modern times. Rolling home prices, rising unemployment. This was a very bad day.
It's official, we are in a recession.
It's like her PTSD kicking in, and she didn't want me to go bankrupt. Those thoughts never even once crossed my mind. Like, why would I set money aside to do like other YouTube videos? And she's like, no, so you don't go bankrupt like I did. Even to the point where one time she actually took $100,000 and hid it from me in a different account in my name. She didn't steal the money because she was like, that way at least if Jimmy goes bankrupt, he has $100,000 and he's not like homeless. Yeah, so I want you to do a check that of you pay for it.
No, I can't take it. I swear I cannot. So you use me for views and I get to pay off my mortgage?
Mm-hmm. I think it works out pretty well.
What an entrepreneur.
She was just like, I'm gonna stop like crying and doubting you, and like if you want to reinvest and go hard, go for it.
I met Jimmy when I think we were both about 8 years old.
Who is Tyler Conklin? We played baseball together in Little League. He probably told you that he hit a home run off me. Okay, well, never mind. Delete that footage. And Little League. I'm kidding. Put that in whoever's editing. But put in the part where I told you to delete it because it'll be funny. But yeah, at 11, we played Little League. Then he ended up coming to my school. As I started doing videos, I started doing like these videos where we copied Dude Perfect. And eventually, as I started scaling up, I didn't know how to hire. So what did I do? I called all my friends from high school and I'm like, yo, you want to help me make videos? And Tyler's one of the people I called. I think he started off as like kind of a janitor cleaning for like, whatever, $8 an hour when I first started, him and Chandler, which is funny. My two janitors, one is now my lead director that writes everything. And the other is one of my co-hosts, Chandler. So I did a good job at hiring janitors back in the day.
There were people in my grade that would put on his YouTube videos and they would laugh at him and be like, look at this awkward dude filming something. Because kids are kind of mean and no one was sitting next to him. He would go play catch and no one wanted to play catch with him. He was very socially awkward. It's hard to remember, but being a YouTuber was weird back then.
Good times. By good times, I mean horrible times. Yeah, it was so cringe. I hate it. I just felt like an outcast. There were tons of moments when I was younger where I would cry. But I even had a video where I was like, I think I should probably quit YouTube. Everyone tells me it's not realistic. No one understands. But at the end of the day, I just loved it. And I loved making videos. I loved entertaining people. All 4 or 5 that watched it back then. About $10,000.
Every one of these 456 people survives the longest wins 456 grand.
I recreated Willy Wonka's chocolate factory in real life. We just hit 100 million subscribers and it's $1 million.
And now I literally right now have to go give away $5 million. I'll see you there.
And competing for this money are 100 of the strongest people on the planet versus 100 of the smartest people on Earth.
When Beast Games first started, the thought of doing something in television was cool.
Like in season 1, we're about to play Captain Prize.
If you walked away a millionaire, it would change your life dramatically.
I was like, I want to see that through. Let's do that.
This is the most important day of our entire season. This is the make or break as to whether somebody watches our whole show or leaves after episode 3.
Turn on the lights. We're about to play Captain Prize.
People love what we do on YouTube, so we want to do it bigger. We want to do it different because it's 6 hours of content, not a normal 30-minute video. But there are still some intrinsic things about our YouTube videos people love.
Here we go. Start the money counter. Let's see if any of them take a prize.
Our goal was to stick to our roots, and our roots is virality, doing the biggest and best.
Just say no to bribes. You got this, Hannah.
That's a lot of money.
Speeding up. Here we go.
Your word, your heart is not for sale.
Oh,
He took it.
Everyone's coming down from the tower, and that has to be one of the most awkward rides down because JT is there and screwed over his team, took the $1 million bribe.
These games doesn't compare to any traditional kind of TV shows, and we built it from the ground up.
A record-breaking number of 1,000 players is currently stampeding this arena.
Season 1 was something new for everyone.
The first conversation was Jimmy called me, and he said, I want to film a show with a lot of people and a lot of money. Maybe it's like 10 episodes, and each episode is super different. But he was referring to it being on a YouTube video, and then it turned into a TV show. And shout out to Mike Cruz. He had a lot of ins with television people. Me and Mike flew to LA and started pitching. And that was when it was scary. Because one day I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna walk on a set. That's a television set. Very different than YouTube. And I'm going to have to find a way to get this done.
And the beauty for us with Beast Games is we have a YouTube channel. And so I can do a game for $200,000 in one of my YouTube videos. And if it goes well and people really like it, then now I can feel more confident when I spend, you know, sometimes $10 million building a set on Beast Games that the viewers will like it.
This, wow, is level 4.
An example of this would be, we had this video where we built an obstacle course over water with spinny things and bouncy balls. And one of my friends named Mac had to go through it to win $800,000.
You built this in 2 weeks. One person competed on it, and then you're going to tear it down. Right?
Absolutely.
And in traditional TV, they'll run like 20 seasons on one set.
Not us. That would be boring. Who wants to watch the same thing over and over again? Not me. I want to see a unique video every week.
And people really, really loved it. The retention was really good by YouTube standards. So on episode 3 of Beast Games Season 2, we brought back an obstacle course, made it bigger. It's also over water, this obstacle course. And you know, instead of one contestant, we had dozens of contestants, did tons of different games, the lighting, the coverage, everything was just way cooler. We had a way more expensive set. Back in the day, we recreated Squid Games. And ever since then, our sets have been getting bigger and bigger on YouTube. So we got a lot of reps under our belts of like, how do you structure the sets in a way where they feel realistic? You know, like the hallway they walk into, the shot selection, like even little things like cutting little holes for the cameras to shoot through. What height, what angles do you want? All these things we've field tested so many dozens of times on our YouTube channel that now when we do the same thing but way bigger on Beast Games, it's just not as scary because we've done it so much. You don't just go from never building anything to building massive cities like we do on Beast Games. And we got that confidence because we were able to do it on YouTube first.
How did you manage your time between YouTube and Beast Games?
It was a miracle if a day was less than 15 hours for me. My schedule is literally playing down to a minute. Everything has to be perfect because I just don't, you know, how much time I got to get there and go, and then I got to go do the next thing, the next thing, the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. Like our thumbnails, like our grid system that we lay out on the floor. We have stand-ins, practice the photos before me.
So in a couple of weeks, we have obstacle video coming out. This is one of our concepts for it, where we're shooting with Jimmy's body doubles. Doing our best we can to replicate the concept.
My face gets edited out anyways, but I try to like get into it like I'm actually falling. I think that kind of helps with the product. I'm here at 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. That's right now.
Taking thumbnail photos.
Yeah.
9 to 5.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, rolling.
We're right now in a thumbnail shoot. They're spending hours getting everything set up so that when Jimmy comes in, it's just ready to go.
And so I can just go boom, 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 take the photos and get out because I can't waste time, like 5 minutes. I can't waste it.
Right now, they're setting up and telling everyone where to stand on the grid. It is so precise.
How important is the grid? Right now, we need all of our production assistants who aren't as familiar with the gear to be able to hit their spot right when they know, and, you know, clearly know exactly where they're going. It lets us keep track of where all the lights are, where all the people are, where the camera is, and then we can save all of that info. And if we ever have anything that's like super similar concept, then we can just reset back to what we had before like that. So it's really helped our efficiency in terms of like shooting with Jimmy. It's a pretty goofy little job we have here.
As much as I wish I wrapped everything before Beast Games, there were just so many main channel videos I still had to do.
So this is day 100 of the Survive 100 Days in a Prison.
Yeah.
So you learned under Tyler, now you're the creative director. What do you think is the biggest thing you take on to free up Jimmy's time?
We film some of these seconds in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
All the bits are planned out and made sure they're ready to keep Jimmy's time as short as possible. When he rolls up, he's able to just flow, show up, do it.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Tattoos. He spent 3 years in federal prison for running a Ponzi scheme. Obviously, I'm not going to have a murderer. And he wants to use the money, if he wins, to pay back restitution to his victims. It's a good story.
So how many cameras are in this prison set?
There's about 28.
28. and they're rolling 24/7.
That's correct. Another example of us testing things on YouTube to bring over to Beast Games would just be our control room.
Look at all the stuff behind me. It did not exist as of a few days ago. They've literally set up a custom control room. It is a huge undertaking.
We also have this for every set in Beast Games. We have like 10 of these. And all of these sets have their own story producers that are taking notes.
All right, you can see the control room is in a totally different place than usual. It's in this truck.
In the control room, there's an army of story producers. They all have headsets on. They're listening to 100 different people's mics.
Are you listening to every single microphone?
Yeah, Nat next door with the kids. She's the best. I can just work and she's always with the kids. Always. She is the best.
Jimmy and his boys.
Because she chooses to be. Before our nanny is awake, it's 6:45 a.m. The nanny only comes at 7.
These different tags. So if I just want to see everything that we thought was funny, I can search by funny. As the episode goes on, we are going to add notes of things that stood out to us on camera that we heard them say, we saw them do. Like 69, he was doing this like crazy dance, and I have a note of that, and I want to add that into his one sheet. You really don't know who's going to end up in the finale, and we want to know that they have a full, strong story from the very first episode.
So we're filming just so much content at the same time, it's unfathomable.
We're on set of one of Jimmy's most expensive videos. He's giving away this private jet that's worth over $2 million to a guy that's been living, sleeping, and traveling on it for the past 99 days.
So this control room is here for over 100 days, filming him while we're shooting Beast Games.
Today's day 100, so he's made it, and Jimmy's about to come in and gift it to him. I think it's gonna get crazy.
We're moments away from the video ending, and it's time for one final decision. Turi, bring them out. Here's the thing, your family has no idea about the second offer. If he goes another 100 days, I'll give him $500,000.
No.
No?
No.
You want your husband back?
Yeah.
When you sign this line, this private jet will be in your name. This is
Do you need my help, baby?
$1 million signature. Okay. It's officially yours, and my final question is, are you doing another 100 days?
Do you need my help, my love?
With your family?
Do you need my
I
help?
think I'm going to choose that option right now. Go say
Alina?
Oh,
What's that?
that's adorable.
I don't know if I'm getting emotional.
Where'd you find those? Was that in the house? Oh, this is the sticker from before. The net board for
His
you.
wife, all his friends and family here. It's emotional. Does this feeling ever get old or feel normal? It's fresh. It's crazy.
Look, it's the look.
Share, please. In this house we share.
Yeah.
In this house we share.
100-day videos typically.
I feel like 60 times.
Yeah. At least.
I mean, I've spent so much time with this guy. Like, I feel like we're friends now.
Look at this guy. Come on, look how strong he is.
All right, that's a wrap on the private jet video. Jimmy is already sprinting to his next one.
We also filmed this whole video where we had Cheetah versus the world's fastest car and all these other.
It's 100-day videos typically.
I feel like 60 times.
Yeah.
It's the look on his face when he sees his family. So,
Does this feeling ever get old or feel normal? It's fresh.
This is crazy.
30 days to film this, seeing his daughter, his wife, all. I don't know if I'm getting emotional because I'm also a dad.
Choose that option right now. Go say hi to is. Are you doing another 100 days, or do you want to go hang out with your family? Okay. It's officially yours, and my final question is, are you doing another $100 signature? Jet will be in your name.
Yeah.
When you sign this line, this private jet will be in your name. He has no idea about the second offer. If he goes another 100 days, I'll give him $500,000.
No.
No?
No.
You want your husband back?
Yeah.
When you sign this line, this private jet will be in your name. This is a $2.5 million signature. Okay. It's officially yours, and my final question is, are you doing another 100 days, or do you want to go hang out with your family? I think I'm going to choose that option right now. Go say hi to him! Oh, that's so adorable.
I don't know if I'm getting emotional because I'm also a dad and being part of this documentary. I'm away from my daughter for about 30 days.
Mila, what's going on, baby?
All his friends and family here. Does this feeling ever get old or feel normal? It's fresh.
What's wrong?
look, it's the look on his face when he sees his family. It's always.
Yeah. How many times do you guys visit the set? It's 100-day videos typically.
I feel like 60 times.
Yeah.
at least. I mean, I've spent so much time with this guy. Like, I feel like we're friends now. Look at this guy. Oh, look how strong he is.
All right, that's a wrap on the private jet video. Jimmy is already sprinting to his next one.
We also filmed this whole video where we had Cheeto versus the world's fastest car and all these other stunts going on. And
so we went to South Africa, raced the Formula E cars, the fastest accelerating car in the world, versus Cheetah. And we filmed tug of war with the world's strongest man versus a lion. We had like an elephant that came in and painted.
What are you filming today?
all right, we're gonna see if the highest jumper in the world can jump higher than a tiger. Oh wow, she's right behind you. Oh, she's trying to touch you. This is gonna be lit.
You feel like YouTube videos like this are testing grounds for these games? 100%.
In the bedroom, baby.
100 decide video. We had Jimmy go up and give $10,000 for anyone who's willing to eliminate their row.
We're now at $50,000. I'm sorry.
Are you serious?
That hit. We ran it for the show. One of the best moments of season 1.
900! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Wow. We got it back in season 2.
He took it.
Yay! It's for me, like, for Papa.
Yeah, we tried to see how it feels. And it feels right.
My daughter just put me a blanket. I'm just talking to.
Oh, she wants
Oh,
How hard is it to shoot with light out?
kids are so funny.
Jump, we have to use its bait, but like if it decides it's not hungry enough to jump, then it just doesn't jump.
Right, writing my list for the day.
You gotta reload. You gotta. This is a brutal part of working with animals.
There's one point where we're sitting here calling him over and over and over as he's not answering, in hopes that he finally picks it up and shows up on set because we're filming in like 15 minutes.
Yo, what's up, man? We got a shot of getting Jimmy here now for rehearsal.
We had festivals, meetings, we had to film with the Nash family and film vertical
I think everyone's trying to sit on
We're
that.
just trying to get the tiger shot. Get the tiger.
But she only has, she is pregnant, 6 months pregnant, and she only has a small lab.
On one hand, I totally understand.
They're fighting for her as usual.
I thought there was a world he didn't show up to his own shoot, and I got nervous.
So we're like 2 hours.
Nike doesn't sell you shoes. Nike sell you a sport, ambition, vision, a mindset. In OPP, we like to say we can.
Best shot that we can get.
We're struggling to get her to jump, so I'm gonna try doing the pulley myself. You might have got it. Let's see.
The slow-mo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, here it is, slow-mo.
That's way cooler than I thought. That's
insane. Shots looks sick.
I think we'll be able to play this side by side of you both going up.
How do you manage Jimmy's schedule?
There's what Jimmy wants and needs, and then there's also what every single other person in the company wants and needs.
I mean, I still have to do voiceover and work out before I leave.
It's fascinating to see how content revolves around his schedule. I mean, Jimmy used to do these 7-day videos, like 7 days in a coffin, which meant he could only do 1 video per week. But now Jimmy has teams that set up different shoots from YouTube to Beast Games. He could film a ton more videos per week. So Jimmy can come into this segment, film it, and go out, which looks like they're about to wrap. And you guys are going to take him too.
These games set nice, and then we'll do that for about 4 or 5 hours, and then 3 or 4 a.m. we'll do another man versus animal bit at a junkyard where we have a bunch of Navy SEALs hiding from dogs that are supposed to find the Navy SEALs.
This is his old world record, 12 feet, 3 inches. And if he touches it, he's going to set a new one. This does not seem humanly possible. World record. Can he do it? Oh, he crossed it! Yo, that was crazy! You just set the Guinness World Record! Ah, I feel like I can go higher. Oh my gosh, this guy, you just jumped higher than any human on the planet. And the first thing he says is, I could go higher. What a freaking maniac! You're levitating!
Once again,
You literally look like a superhero there. That is insane. Your knee is the same height as my. Congratulations! You've officially beaten your previous world record with a new world record. And I'm sure you'll probably beat it again. Let's go to the next challenge.
If there's one thing I've learned from Jimmy during our 45-day shoot together, is that he obsesses over every single detail, and that includes his domain name, MrBeast.store. And he's not alone. From speed.store to dudeperfect.store to our own created.store, so many creators trust .store domains. with today's sponsor. So if you're a creator selling online or even planning to, don't go with the lengthy .com link that nobody could type or remember. Go with .store so it's easy to remember and people can trust that it's your official store. Plus, a website with a .store domain drives 2x higher visibility because the word store is in the link. So if you're a creator selling merch or anything digital or physical, use my link below to get a special deal to get your .store domain for only $1 for the first year before somebody else grabs it. Thanks again to our friends at .store domain for sponsoring this video. And now back to it.
I'm doing 12, 15, sometimes, I mean, some of those days are 18, 20-hour days on Beast games. And then I'm turning around and having to go shoot main channel content just to go back to the Beast game grind. I mean, that was a lot, man.
Anyway, let's go on set.
The limo is outside right now. The jet is ready. We're about to go to the island.
Raise the wall!
Eyes are on him the whole time. Eyes are on me. So I'm going to back up because I don't want to get hit by the cannon. Thumbs up if everybody understands that.
Jimmy's going to say somewhere in the city is 10 cannonballs.
I hit 10 cannonballs all around the city.
The first 10 people to find a cannonball, shoot this cannon, goes to the island.
We're going to decide who's competing for a $1.8 million island.
Mindset. You don't give me like to say.
Right now. Go! All right, we got our first fighter. Johnny, trying to get her shooting it ASAP so they hear it. She's about to fire the first cannon.
Our drone team and the drone footage we have, at least for me, is one of the favorite parts of the show. It's the coolest looking stuff on television.
What shot are you trying to get right now?
One of them is going to be hovering right in front of the cannons.
Yeah.
Master wide. Hopefully the cannonballs go like right under. And then we got FPV going all in.
Okay, so we got somebody coming up with the cannonball now, so try to give him a little low tracking shot as he heads out. All up there is the Drone Racing League World Champion. What I'm going to try to do is fly past the cannon as it fires.
Sick.
Thank you.
You guys have been flying these drones all show long. How much do these things cost?
You can buy kind of what you see here for about 18 grand. But by the time you get everything you need to actually do an entire show's worth of production, you're probably looking at more like 25-ish per drone. Yeah. Round up 30. 30 all day. They're not cheap. And for something that is not cheap, we put them in some precarious places. Like what? Over cannonball.
You're the second person going to the island whenever you're ready.
All right, take off schematic. He's going to shoot it. That was crazy.
There's 6 left, and we've been looking for a hot minute.
The contestants are racing around the city. We got headphones on just to block the noise from the explosion.
Good morning, good morning.
It is loud. They got the safety.
Let's go, let's go.
Techniques, the explosion, the lighting. It is unbelievable.
Heck yeah!
When the last cannonball runs over there, I need everyone to be like, yeah. And then Jimmy's going to trigger the big bomb.
I think we have one more person who just found a cannonball.
Go, 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 go.
Cue the fireworks show!
Here comes the biggest explosion yet. Fireworks are over, and now the fire department is here on site, making sure all the flames, all the smoke, everything is safe.
So this is not an uncommon occurrence with our gear. Take a bullet hole.
Oh, I can see the lens, dude.
Wow. This is where we keep all our camera bodies. 90% of what we have right now is out on shoots.
Oh my god, look at them GoPros.
How much money do you think all the gear here is worth?
If I had to put a number on it, it's definitely north of $5 million. I mean, we have, thousands and thousands of individual serialized items that we keep track of. This is our new workhorse, the XT26, 2600 watt fixture. And this is for the outdoor shoots.
You look like a Ghostbuster.
Exactly, yeah, things crazy. These FPV drones.
These are flying cars?
Oh, yeah.
What the hell? This is like my childhood and adulthood merch.
Oh, for sure.
Look at this. Look at the GoPro on the front, the drone propellers. So this thing will like drive into a shot and then fly.
Mm-hmm. They want to have every angle covered so that they can pull from any moment.
So it's truly unscripted.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I've been geeking out like all day, but this is something else.
We try to take a lot of the core foundation of Mr. Beast, giving away money, giving away private islands, and a lot of the games, challenges, burying alive. Weirdly, I've done that 3 times now.
Guards, bury them alive!
9 contestants are being buried alive.
Oh my God.
How are you thinking about this from a filming perspective?
It's all about their confessionals to the camera when they're in there. So obviously, we have one just straight down.
I am really out here getting buried right now. And they're filling this up quick.
And we've got 2 on either side, so it's like they're laying on one side or the other. And then these coffins are so large, you're essentially able to sit up within the coffin. So we put one at their feet. Oh my God. That's what we've learned, especially after seeing Jimmy in one for 7 days, just like camera placement within confined space.
It's going to sound crazy, but it's going to bury somebody alive. You want the Beast team to do it.
Can I bury myself in the coffin?
You can.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Whoa. It's been nice knowing you.
Whoa!
Scary, right? All right, that's a wrap, everybody.
That is terrifying. Like, how did you prepare for this when you did this for your YouTube videos?
Truthfully, the first time I bought a coffin, I put it in my garage, it was my old house. And I would just lay in it for a few hours every night just to adjust to being in it. Because I wanted to know if I was going to have a panic attack before we started the video. There's 20,000 pounds of dirt on me, and if the coffin broke, I was dead. Bro, my back was hurting, and you can get blood clots, but people found it enjoyable. Look at the views on it.
Would you ever bury yourself alive for more than 7 days?
At one point, we were thinking about doing a month, but I said, I got so much stuff going on now. I'm good. John hits the hardest questions as like my awareness and like brain cells are plummeting. John's like, all right, time to dig deep.
Oh yeah, good morning.
Your mother, what was that relationship like? That's his job. That's why I told him to hang around. Yeah, so that no one else will. Most people get too afraid.
What does it take to be Jimmy's main camera?
You have to be able to predict what he wants before he wants it.
Yeah, he just wants to be talent. Doesn't want to do it.
Wait, Derek, do you want to be in front of the camera?
Yeah, he does. He's fiending to put the camera down.
Wow, so you're going to have Darius in the main channel YouTube video in front of the camera. There's a lot of folks at Beast have worn many different hats. Like Carl was behind the camera, like Reeks, like has.
That's our pipeline to talent. Is you just hold the camera until everyone kind of likes you.
You're already thinking about how to like.
That's the bigger reason. More of
your
it's not like I don't like these guys. Yeah. So like right after we finish this, it's 30 days of nonstop main show filming. These guys are gonna be dying. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think you'll continue like on that pace? Like,
yeah, because it's my company, but it's different,
Even when you have a family and kids?
Oh, like 20 years? I don't know. I just know what I'm doing in the next 24 hours, and it's eating shit and filming. This is what I'm talking about. See how Carl's just yelling random things?
I'm looking like you.
Oh, so am I. John, who looks more like Steve Urkel?
I'm about to get canceled.
Maybe Jerry's by a little.
Because I did 24 hours in the desert, 24 hours in the jungle, 24 hours underwater. I have 24 hours salt check. I'm buried alive, which is a natural evolution.
Do you ever think you'd die when you were doing your YouTube videos?
No, because we have safety teams and stuff. I have faith. I mean, that's why we have Johnny.
If there was a catastrophic emergency up here, they'd be safer down there.
Johnny's a stunt double here. This our safe.
Yeah, how you do it? We'll push you in.
This guy was Zach Efron's son.
The things that you did during your breaks, where you invited other creators on.
It was a lot. That's what makes it so hard, because I wasn't just doing Beast Games, I was also doing the marketing for Beast Games, and I was doing social posts and stuff for after the show drops. And so those were jam-packed days. It was a lot of creators we filmed with, and I'm so grateful for them.
John, what's up, baby? You're thinking more. I love this guy. I love this guy, man. I love this guy. When you got this shit out here, you know you made it. I said get that out of my shot.
That's Sean's boom mic. That's not me.
But you can't stand on them when you're 6'5", but you're making me like I'm Keywan, bro. Come on. Keywan, stand on there, man.
You're great equalizer.
There we go, yeah.
This is my two worlds colliding right here. I want to be here without you.
But wait, what's the most viewed video on John's channel, though?
Wait, I haven't beat him yet?
I think Danny has 3.5 and Jimmy has
#1 most viewed videos on his channel is me. Let's get it.
I'm in second.
Bro, you have 400 million subscribers.
I'll probably gain 8 million in the next year.
This is Mr. Beast, the biggest YouTuber in the world.
So behind me, Jimmy is doing another collab with a creator. It's his 9th one tonight as he kind of speed runs through each of these creator collabs.
Is that Brent Rivera?
Yeah.
And it's been orchestrated by Sanan, the head of marketing for Beast Games, to help promote the show. How many TikToks would you say you've shot so far throughout the show?
47, 48.
Wow. And how hard is it to get like time
Very
with Jimmy? You said that before I finished.
Very hard.
Yeah.
We put creators in different areas of the set during Jimmy's break, so you can do the collabs back to back to back without losing any time.
Eric came down, Graham Stephan, Matthew Beam in his secret room, Haley Bailey. Because we're building such large, massive sets in Beast Games, it's just a perfect breeding ground to film social content.
Shooter taught me everything he knows.
Can you guess what shot went in?
Before we shoot with Jimmy, we do it with a stand-in to make sure that the camera angles, the sound, and the lights are perfect, so we can get it in one take without wasting his time.
Can you guess who makes this shot? 3, 2, 1.
Those 40 collabs would not have been possible without our head of marketing, Sanan. He crushed it.
We're coming up with better
ideas for Danny's channel.
We're coming up with bangers. He's like, find me a break. Find me a break. His eyes have been shut for like 30 seconds. He's like taking a nap.
You have an extremely busy schedule, so. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go back to building Beast Game. I won't forget to post the Instagram story. Go check it out.
YouTubers collaborate. That's a normal thing. And the idea that television doesn't do it, it just doesn't make sense to me. There's a lot of things that get in the way with that, a lot of networks and a lot of problems, but there's no reason not to figure it out. And so we did. We went straight to the source. We went to Jeff.
I'm excited. Get to meet the players. See Jimmy. Russ, go ahead and roll.
Rolling.
Action, Jeff.
That's sick.
Welcome. Come join me.
Jeff Probst?
Yes, it is.
For Survivor specifically, there's 100,000 reasons why we should collaborate. We give away islands.
I bought this ginormous private island, and I'm giving it to one of you.
There's a whole island video where we do votes like tribal, even strength and smarts.
Strong versus smart.
Came from brains and brawn.
We're doing 3 tribes this year: beauty, brains, and brawn.
Everyone in our company has seen some form of Survivor episodes.
You watch Survivor every week.
I know.
Literally, Jeff Probst is the godfather of challenge television.
Jimmy, is it wild that Jeff's first season of Survivor was when he was 27 years old? You're 27 years old right now?
Really?
Yeah.
Dang. Jeff's been doing Survivor as long as I've been alive. Every second I've breathed air is a second he spent making the show.
What's up? You're finally here.
Nice to finally meet you, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Beast Games, welcome to Survivor. Welcome to Beast. Hey, everybody, we got Beast Games team here.
How's it going? Nice to meet you all.
Survivor has really perfected storytelling. It's literally what started all of this, right? I mean, we kind of have Survivor to thank for that.
You have Jeff in Survivor and like one of the greatest TV franchises ever. And now you have Jimmy in Beast Games in the biggest, probably most watched competition show ever. And it was like you and Kareem met magic for the first time. But it was the two giants of their respective worlds like coming together in that moment.
We've revamped it all into your color scheme with your logos and your banners. We think it works pretty well, but the idea is we run it, and then you and your team tweak it as you want.
Hey, Carl, hop up there.
I don't even know where to go from here. To me, this is the highest point we'll ever see, I think.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm here for life.
For the first phase, you go through here, you got coconuts. You got to stand on this platform, take one coconut at a time.
We brought 10 people. We left our entire crew, and we basically asked them, can we use your whole crew? As amazing as our crew is to film Beast Games, our crew wouldn't film Survivor the way Survivor's crew would. That was their off day. They worked 6 days a week. That off day, they used for us, just to help our show.
I'm letting Jeff take over this episode. I'm following his lead. It'll be fun.
I don't know how they do it on Beast Games. On Survivor, we move quickly. We've never done anything like this. We're super insulated, you can say protective of our show. We really don't typically even have people visiting, but the only people we would have here would be Beast Games.
I don't want to conform Jeff to our style. I want to conform myself to his style. Because, I mean,
50 seasons. Clearly, people like it.
When we went to Survivor Island, that's something that Sean kind of put into effect.
Jeff, can I show you this picture that Sean Quistner shared of your first meeting together?
Yeah, it's at our guest house.
Do you remember how that came together and like what role Lori played in that? Like, how did that all
We're
come
here
about?
because of her.
I had an opportunity to go visit Fiji.
We just happened to be seated next to each other on the plane ride to Fiji and immediately hit it off and started talking.
I literally asked Lori Delacalle on the airplane over to Fiji, you know, with all things PR, and I just said, hey, we should do something together. And she goes, huh. She goes, what does that look like? I was like, well, what if we did something as a collab?
I texted Jeff right from the plane. You know, we got to talk as soon as I land.
She looked up, she goes, I just texted Jeff. I was like Jeff Probst? Then all of a sudden it goes ding, and she looks down, she goes, he's really into it.
We just kept talking more. It's like, we should do something with them. They are cool. They're like us.
We meet with Jeff. We spent about 2 hours with him, and I took out my camera and I took a picture, and he goes, let's change television.
Okay, we officially have our 2-team captain out.
I'm dreaming. This is crazy.
We're all rolling. All right, over to Jeff. Yo! All right, they're on.
That's how you do it on Survivor.
Luke is falling incredibly behind.
Is this it?
It was interesting to see the Survivor team that has a formula down to a science of how they produce TV to have the circus come into town.
As similar as Jeff and Jimmy are in their content, they're totally different in their approach.
Fun to watch Jimmy sort of go wherever he wants. He doesn't care that his hat covers his face. He doesn't care that he cracks the camera. I literally was...
Boys and girls, bit of the W's in a string. I'm not even gonna cuss because it's Mr. B stuff. Good, y'all. Mr. Beast will come later in the stream, but this is the $100,000 challenge. Okay? $100,000 challenge. Wipe that challenge. Show right there. 100K. 100,000. So the winner of this, we're going to race. I swear on my life, bro. I wish Mr. Beast was here, but he's doing something right now. But the winner of this gets $100,000, okay? So winner of the Mr. Beast Water Challenge, y'all, gets $100,000. Who y'all think gonna win, y'all?
Yes, beautiful.
I like it.
You want to show me?
Why you got a lifeguard on? I don't want to drown. Chat, why does it...
What's going on?
I'm super passionate about.
And like, blew my brain. This is the most important thing I'll do in my whole life. I'm not supposed to talk about it yet.
I'll give it to you.
No, I'm not. Come on, Jimmy. In 1957, Walt Disney made this map, which showed you how his films were connected to his merch, which is connected to theater sales, which is connected to radio, and everything across his empire.
And I gotta ask Jimmy about how he's making his own version of his Disney map. We talked about festivals, to Beast Games, to his different YouTube channels, to his new theme park, Beastland.
Beastland is a theme park that we opened. We're aiming for around 10,000 people a day. We can open one here in America next. People have been talking about, is Mr. Beast launching a bank? Yes.
Is Mr. Beast as a company worth over $5 million now? Then I got to speak to Mark Rober about how he's building his own version of business between Crunch Flash.
He was like, I will pay you $50 million right now. I was like, hell no.
With YouTube videos.
That costs about $5 million.
Can you take me through how you think about thumbnails?
Can I be honest? All of these I kind of hate.
I think this is the first time you're talking about your Netflix show
true.
publicly.
Gotta get the scoop. This is like something I'm super passionate about.
It like blew my brain.
This is the most important thing I'll do in my whole life.
I'm not supposed to talk about it yet.
I'll give it to you.
No, I'm not.
Come on, Jimmy.
In 1957, Walt Disney made this map, which showed you how his films are connected to his merch, which is connected to theater sales, which is connected to radio, and everything across his empire.
And I gotta ask Jimmy about how he's making his own version of his Disney map. We talked about festivals, to Beast Games, to his different YouTube channels, to his new theme park, Beastland.
Beastland is a theme park that we opened. We're aiming for around 10,000 people a day. We can open one here in America next. People have been talking about, is Mr. Beast launching a bank?
Yes. Is Mr. Beast as a company worth over $5 billion now? And then I got to speak to Mark Rober about how he's building his own version of Disney between Crunch Flash.
He was like, I will pay you $50 million.
Morning sessions here at the house.
Hell no.
To his YouTube videos.
That costs about $5 million.
Can you take me through how you think about thumbnails?
Can I be honest? All of these I kind of hate.
I think this is the first time you're talking about your Netflix show
True.
publicly.
Gotta get the scoop. There's never been anything like this in history. This is... Sorry. Like, they need help.
And we filmed this all in the most magical place in the world, Disneyland.
All right, so Jimmy, we're at Disneyland, so I thought it would be fitting to go over Walt Disney's business map from 1957. What sticks out as you look at this?
This is a big influence, this graphic right here, on the way media developed.
Did this have a big influence on you in terms of like people seeing characters on TV and then buying merchandise?
And those characters are also in the movies, which are also in Disneyland. It all ties together. For us, we were just I mean, I don't have as much IP, obviously, as Disney. And inadvertently, I think this is just, as you're building more IP, kind of the natural way it goes, because it doesn't make sense, you know, if you're doing TV and you're doing movies, or in our case, if we're doing YouTube and we're doing streaming shows, to have completely different people every time. Obviously, my boys that are in the YouTube channel are also in the streaming show and vice versa. But the beauty is, for him, it's just the sheer scale they did. I mean, Disneyland, the fact that you can come here and you see characters walking down the street in the rides and you recognize it and you know them personally and stuff, it's just amazing. Like the scale that they've done this is absurd.
So Jimmy, we made
a version
of what looks like your Disney map. There's a lot happening here, and we put a spectrum of digital to physical.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
I'm wondering if you could break down your Disney map.
Okay. So for starters, I've never had someone make a graph like this. And I think this is actually really well put together. I'm actually very impressed. And so for starters, we have the YouTube channel over here. We have our Mr. Beast YouTube channel, which is the most subscribed to YouTube channel in the world. We have Beast Reacts. Then we also have our gaming channel, which is, you know, one of the largest gaming channels in the world. We have our philanthropy channel, Beast Animations, which by the time you see this, Beast Labs will be out, our first animated show. I've been wanting to get an animation on YouTube because I also have watched anime my whole life. And we have a ton of other channels that we're also starting. And so at its core, yeah, this corner is YouTube.
Okay, so now tell me about experiences. What are you doing to make this happen in the real world?
Beastland, if you haven't...
Hi, good morning. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.
It's not a permanent one. It's in the Middle East.
I'm going to go get ready to go to a meeting at my kid's school.
In the middle of Saudi Arabia, so people from the Middle East could experience it.
It's my first time ever doing that. I'm pretty excited, to be honest with you.
I've obviously always looked up to Walt Disney, and
See you later.
just seeing him bring his ideation and his brands and everything to life